What is going on, guys? So I've got two hilarious Tom Leykis videos. Everyone's loving them, so I'm going to keep on playing them, and I'll play those in a second here. But before I get to that, I just wanted to say a huge and massive thank you to everybody who's followed me on this journey so far. The YouTube channel is almost at 5,000 subscribers, and the growth has just been amazing, right? I started at I guess at the end of December, and it's just been growing like crazy, and we're almost at 5,000. We'll probably hit it by tomorrow. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone. And the other thing I want to say is any comments you guys have about the videos, any criticism that you have, anything that you want me to change, anything you don't think is good enough, let me know. I am totally open to everything, right? There's been so many comments on this channel about things that I should change, and I love all of them, right? Whether they're positive or negative comments, it means that I need to improve on my videos, and there's so much left for me to improve on, but it helps me when you guys tell me what I need to work on, right? So I really appreciate it when people give the time and say what they like about the videos and say what they don't like. It doesn't have to be a positive comment, it can be completely negative. I don't care. I'm all about free speech, so whatever you guys want to say, whatever suggestions you have, I totally want to hear them. And also, if anyone hasn't heard Sandman's latest video, go check that one out. He actually mentioned me in the video, and it's a huge honor to hear one of the original MGTOW content creators mention me, and it means so much to me because Sandman is the one that actually got me into the MGTOW community, and he was the one that introduced me to the red pill and MGTOW philosophy to begin with. So a huge thank you to him as well. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments about these next two videos that I'm going to play, and I'll see you in the next one.
Martha on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, put on. No, thank you.
Hello, Tom?
Is that the radio on in the background there, Martha?
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to be off, as Dino told you.
Okay, I'm sorry. There it is.
All right.
Oh, is this Tom?
Oh, did you want to talk to Tom?
Well, they told me I was going to speak to him.
Well, I can arrange that. Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
All right, hold on, please. Martha, you're on the Tom Leykis show.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
Is this Tom?
Did you want to talk to Tom?
Hey, Tom. They said they were asking people who really hate you to call, and somebody called me and asked me to call, so I'm calling to let you know that I really hate you.
Why?
Because I think that you are sending the wrong message.
How would you know if you don't listen?
I understand what you're doing. No, look, I made a bet with my boyfriend.
Do you listen or not?
To you for 48 hours and see if I
48 hours? I'm only on a few hours a day. I'm not on 48 hours in a row.
I listened to you for the amount of time. The 48 hours was like a whole week, I think. I don't even know. But I listened.
There are 48 hours in a week?
I understand you. I can understand you, Tom.
And why is that, Martha?
I understand. I think you're kind of this like psychotic freak that gets into people's heads that are gullible, and you make them believe what you want to believe.
Like what?
Which is great for you.
Like what?
Like the fact that women are a despicable race that should be used as sex objects.
Well, you are a sex object.
No, we're not sex objects.
Of course you are.
We're human beings, just like you.
Well, but you're also a sex object.
If I cut you, are you going to bleed?
If what?
Are you going to bleed if I cut you with a knife?
What does that have to do with what you just said?
Wait a minute. Answer my question, yes or no?
Please, don't even ask such a stupid question.
You will bleed, won't you? And
so
if
what?
You cut me, do I bleed?
I'm not going to cut you.
I bleed. No,
I wouldn't cut you.
I'm just making the point.
But I'd have sex with you and then never call you again? Sure I would.
Making the point.
Or maybe I'd have sex with you and tell you I'll call you tomorrow, and I'll call you in 3 weeks. I might do that.
Stop it.
Don't tell me how to do this show. I'm the boss over here. You don't tell me how to do the show.
Use your same tactics.
Guess what? These are not just tactics, dear. That is my personality. Deal with it.
You are a closed-minded human being, and that is not going to work to the advancement of this society.
I am not here to advance society. I'm here to make a living.
Okay, but you're making a show, like telling these people to use women as sex objects?
Yes.
If you not have a mother, maybe one day...
I had a mother, and my father used her as a sex object.
Well, maybe one day, God forbid, you'll have a daughter. And you know...
And somebody will use her as a sex object.
Well, and I think that's wrong.
That's how it is.
For you to say that message, for you to...
That is how men already feel, dear. Well, I didn't come up with that.
No, but you're using that. You're grabbing a hold of that, and you're using that to teach people to use women as...
I don't have to teach people to do it. I'm just reminding them of what they already believe.
As a matter of fact, I happened to listen to that show where you said that good-looking women could not own a business or could not manage a business, and that is wrong because
Really?
I manage my own business,
Really?
and I am very good at it.
Really? What kind of business is that? You sell crack? What kind of business?
No, I don't sell crack. Why would I sell crack?
What kind of business is it?
Assumptions that you make without even...
What kind of business is it?
What about me?
What kind of business is it?
No, I'm not going to answer your question.
All right, I'm not going to let you talk anymore. What do you think about that? 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. I'm talking to the haters, male and female, this hour. Chris on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. I think that you really blow because you're like a little fat kid who tried out for the sports team, didn't make it, and so you get all your little fat buddies to talk about how much sports sucks or how all the jocks are idiots. You know, you tried getting married, what, 4 or 5 times?
4.
4 times. You couldn't make it work, and now that you have failed miserably, and the most important thing in life, you're out to try and screw up as many other people as possible, make yourself feel better by doing it. It's pathetic.
Really? You think so?
I do.
Well, keep going. I'd like to hear more about this.
Well, actually, I don't want to spend too much time on the phone for you because
so you have no more material.
No.
You kind of shot your wad on that comment.
No, it's because I've got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old little boys that are waiting for me to get home. That when I open the door, they drop whatever they're doing and scream, "Daddy!" and come and hug my legs. I've got
now we see the motivation. Now we see the motivation for your call. You're trapped in a marital situation with 2 crumb crunchers, 2 rugrats, and you have resentment for people like me who have the complete freedom to do what we want, when we want, as often as we want.
Your road is the easy road, dude. You tried the hard
Nothing wrong with the easy road, pal. What's wrong with the easy road? Why do you need the hard road? Why do you need to make life so hard on yourself?
It's not. It's because anything. Look, why have you tried hard to be on radio? Anything that's worthwhile takes work. But your life is obviously not worthwhile because you won't work.
Well, I think someone who's gotten married 4 times has tried.
Anything that's worthwhile in your life.
I do believe that anyone who's gotten married 4 times has tried.
Well, you didn't try the right way, buddy. I mean,
the right way.
Not everyone is like the whores you obviously married.
Oh, and you think they were whores? Well, I would not marry a whore. Let me tell you that. I would have sex with a whore, but I would not marry a whore.
Okay, well, I don't know what they were, and I apologize for saying that. But haven't you spoken, you've spoken rather disparagingly in the limited number of times I've listened to your show. I have to admit I don't listen to it very often, but you've spoken pretty disparagingly about your ex-wife.
No, really, I haven't spoken disparagingly about any except one. I mean, the other 3 I haven't.
Okay, well, whatever. Then why didn't it work? Why did you get divorced?
Well, if you're a regular listener to the show, you would know there were 4 different marriages, 4 different reasons. But the primary overarching reason for at least 3 of the 4 is the fact that I'm in a business that requires me to work a lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Let's just say that you have a legitimate excuse, which I don't think you do. But in the end...
That's not a legitimate excuse. I'm not making excuses.
Well, you are making excuses.
I know the reason. It's not an excuse, it's a reason.
You're going against everything that humanity knows inside is right and true, and you're doing your
what, working?
Feel good about it. No, not working, but denying the greater purpose in life, which is to bring up a family.
Now, what do you mean the greater purpose in life? What makes you any better than anybody else?
I'm not any better than anybody else.
You just said that obviously you with your kids, you're serving a greater purpose in life, presumably than those of us who aren't.
Oh, come on. What are you going to leave behind when you die?
My large body of work here, for God's sake.
Yeah, but it doesn't amount to anything.
Oh, you think not?
Exactly.
I've generated tens of millions of dollars in revenue. I have enriched myself and all of my friends.
Prostitutes. It's pathetic.
No, I do not. When I preach on the air, I do not spend that money on women.
Okay, whatever.
That's why I have so much of it.
In the end, you'll sit there with your impotent little balding friends and talk about how stupid sports are and how all the jocks suck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but in the end, you have nothing.
Well,
and
again,
I hope that everyone
your life is so empty. Your life is so empty that all you can do is procreate like an animal.
Well, everybody knows what a weak, stupid argument that is.
No, it's not an argument at all. It's a fact.
you have no track.
It's a fact. What you're doing takes no effort at all. By the way, I don't know what kind of little carjackers of the future you're raising. I have no idea. All we have is your word on it.
Well, I love them. They're awesome kids, and they're absolute blast, and I love them to death.
They'll be stealing my Social Security check out of the mailbox when I'm old enough.
Whatever. Well, that's all I had to say.
All right.
Not that I do have a life to get back to, but I do appreciate your time, and that's why.
As well you should. All right. Well, thank you.